You wake up on a cold floor with blood on your hands. A body lies in front of you. Its face is gone. An arrow sticks out of its chest. The light above flickers. Then the corpse moves. It rises in one violent snap. Bones crack. Skin stretches. Its head turns toward you, even though it has no face left to turn. Then a voice comes out of the empty flesh. You saw us. You run. Outside, the city feels dead. Streetlights buzz over empty roads. Windows are black. Radios whisper names through broken apartments. Joestar, Brando, Kira, Cujo. Every name sounds like a warning. Then your shadow stops moving with you. You freeze. Your body keeps shaking. Your shadow does not. It turns a second late. Then it smiles. That is when you learn what this world has become. Stands are no longer powers. They are curses. They do not protect their users. They consume them. Fear gives them form. Obsession gives them teeth. Every dark thought becomes something real. You hide in an old train station. Bad choice. The platform is lined with mannequins in school uniforms. Each one holds a phone. Every screen shows the same image, a pale hand reaching out of black water. Then one phone rings. Then all of them ring. The mannequins twitch. Their heads snap toward you. Their stitched mouths tear open. Which one of us is still human? You run again. You find shelter in a church with boarded windows. A man stands inside. Torn coat, empty eyes, hat pulled low, Jotaro, or what is left of him. Behind him stands Star Platinum, but this thing barely looks human now. It is too thin, too tall, too hungry. Its skin looks stretched over bone. Too many eyes blink across its face and chest. It vanishes and reappears without moving, like time itself is sick around it. Jotaro tells you the arrow changed. Nobody knows why. Maybe fate broke. Maybe evil never died. Maybe the bloodline dragged every curse behind it. Newsstand users did not awaken power. They awakened infestations. Some fused with their stands. Some got trapped inside them. Some begged for death while their own bodies kept walking. He gives you rules in a dead voice. Do not trust reflections. Do not answer voices after midnight. If a stand touches your face, pray you die fast. If you smell cherries, run. Then the floor starts scratching. The boards split open. A little girl crawls out from the dark. Her eyes are gone. Her school uniform is soaked black. Behind her floats a stand made of wax, teeth, and dripping faces. She opens her mouth and speaks in a calm voice. My father is looking for his hands. The church erupts. Hands burst from every shadow. Severed hands. Crawling over pews, walls, glass, skin. At the center stands Yoshikage Kira, or the corpse of him. His face is stitched from other faces. His smile cuts too wide. Killer Queen stands behind him, skinned and twitching, its chest split open into a mouth full of broken teeth. Jotaro attacks first. Star Platinum rips through hands and stone. Time freezes for a second. In that silent, frozen second, you see the church filled with ghosts, burned people, twisted bodies, dead eyes staring at the fight like they have seen this before. Then time moves again, and one hand grabs your cheek. Cold slams through your skull. Not pain, memory. You see a room full of fingernails, a woman screaming with blood running from her wrists, hands clapping inside walls. You tear free before your mind breaks. Jotaro drags you outside into the rain. The church collapses behind you. By morning, he is gone. All he leaves behind is silence and a warning that feels carved into the air. Do not go underground. You keep moving through the city anyway, because there is nowhere else left to go. Everywhere you look, old legends have rotted into something worse. Heaven's door does not read people anymore. It peels them open like books and leaves their lives scattered across the floor. Gold experience blooms flesh into flowers in hospital rooms until patients drown in petals. Silver Chariot Requiem keeps switching faces and memories until mothers attack their own children. Every stand has become the ugliest version of itself. Then you hear it, a heartbeat. Not one, thousands. The sound leads you beneath the city into tunnels packed with old blood and damp stone. At the end waits a chamber bigger than any cathedral. The walls are made of fused bodies. Some still move, some still whisper, some still cry without mouths. At the center stands a throne made from melted arrows, and on that throne sits a thing wearing the pieces of every evil this world failed to bury. Dio's smile, Pucci's hands, Kira's eyes, Diavolo's hair. A body stitched together from hunger, pride, and madness. Behind it looms a stand too huge to fully understand. Faces push through its skin and sink back inside. Limbs drag in the dark. Its breathing sounds like radio static and people drowning. It looks at you and you understand the truth. This world was not destroyed by one villain. It was destroyed by what people were hiding. The arrow did not invent evil. It revealed it. Every urge to dominate. Every selfish wish. Every twisted obsession. The stands only gave those things shape. Then the king on the throne speaks. We are every stand at its final form. The walls split open. New horrors crawl out. A stand made of broken clocks and teeth. One shaped like a hanging bride. One with no body at all, only a shadow full of beating organs. You think this is where you die. Then voices tear through the chamber, not screams, battle cries. Survivors rush in, Jolene, wrapped in bloodied string. Giorno, vines crawling up his arms. Josuke limping with one dead eye. Johnny dragging himself forward through dust and blood. They look ruined. They look exhausted. They still attack. The final battle is not clean. It is ugly. Stone free, slices through flesh. Gold experience turns blood into roots that rip through the floor. Crazy diamond forces broken bodies back together so they can keep fighting. Tusk tears apart chunks of the throne. Nobody looks heroic. They look desperate. That makes them feel real. Then an arrow shard slides across the floor and stops at your feet. You pick it up. Pain tears through your arm, your spine, your skull. Your fear rises behind you and takes shape. A faceless black figure, tall and silent, holding masks that all speak with your voice. It is your terror made real. Your fear of being forgotten. Your fear of becoming one more nameless corpse in a city full of them. It scares you. Good. You send it toward the throne. The masks fly from its hands and slam onto the stitched king. Every stolen face is forced to look at the others. Dio sees Kira. Kira sees Pucci. Pucci sees Diavolo. All that ego, all that hunger, turned inward. The monster begins tearing itself apart from the inside. The giant stand behind it thrashes. The chamber cracks. The city above starts to collapse. Jolene screams for everyone to run. Then the throne explodes. You wake up at dawn, real dawn. Pale sunlight, no red sky, no whispering radios, no smiling shadows in broken glass, only smoke, dust, and silence. The city is ruined. Survivors stumble through the wreckage like ghosts. Nobody cheers, nobody speaks much. Too many are gone. Too much happened. Then you see it in the rubble. A piece of the arrow, still warm, and beside you, your shadow moves before you do. That is what makes this JoJo horror world so cruel. The nightmare never fully ends, it only changes shape. The monsters were never hiding in castles or ancient masks or secret bloodlines alone. They were inside people, waiting. The arrow only gave them a body. And once your darkness learns how to stand beside you, it never truly leaves.